So it has been quite a while since I have posted any videos about box.gg, but I have been saving all my gems for about 3 or 4 weeks, and as you can see, I've had about a little over 5,000 gems. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go after the Sylveon VMAX in the Psychic box. It's a 2-spice box, so the odds are not the best, but it usually has a pretty decent return. So you're gonna see I'm just gonna keep on spinning and spinning and spinning until I either hit it or I run out of gems. So far, nothing big, nothing amazing. Let's hope that something good falls into our lap. But as you can see, there's a green, and it's 108 gems, which isn't bad. And I'll build my inventory that I get, and I will trade up in box.gg /exchange, where you can exchange all the cards that you have and exchange them for different cards that you want. So right now I'm just working through all of my gems, which it'll take like 10 minutes or so to get through it all. I will be making a video of me exchanging cards in the exchange function on the website. It's a little hard to find. There's no menu button to do it. You have to go up into the address bar and type in box.gg/exchange, and that'll take you to the area of where they have all their extra stock of cards available for you to trade. So hopefully we'll hit something that I'm really looking for in this box, but you never know. I'll end up with quite a few pretty decent cards and enough to exchange for some pretty nice cards. We'll see in another video what happens. But for now, I'm gonna let you guys just kind of watch what happens here. It's a pretty long video, and I spent several weeks saving up, not initially for this, but every 90 days, Boxed does a reset for your daily rewards. And a couple weeks before the scheduled reset, everybody on Box started to save all their gems, so that as soon as the reset happened, which it was expected that all the levels that you earned from spinning boxes and spending gems, it would reset. So if you were at level, say, 60, it would get cut in half and you'd start at level 30 at the beginning of the 90 days. So what most people did is they would save all of their gems for the last couple weeks before the reset, so that when the reset happened, they could use all of those gems to build back their levels to get back up higher, because the higher your level, the better boxes you could spin in your rewards. But what happened on this reset is they completely changed the rewards, so there's no more box levels that you could get. There's no counting levels anymore. What they had done is they had changed it to a wheel spin, a daily wheel spin, and depending on how many gems you spend in the last 90 days would determine what would be on your wheel. So as an example, there's gray, green, blue, purple, and orange for your different categories that would be on your wheel. Gray would be the lowest. For me, that's about 17 gems. Green is about 34 gems. Blue is closer to 200 gems. Purple is around 1,200 gems. And gold or orange, depending on how you look at it, was closer to 7,000 gems. So a lot of people were quite upset with that because on average you will most likely spin for a gray or a green, just because it's basically about 95% of the wheel. So the amount of gems that you would get from that is less than if you had your level rewards. So you could spin a box on level 1, level 5, level 10, level 20, level 30, all the way up to level 100. And even if you hit all the bottom cards on all the boxes that I could open for my rewards, it would still be higher than the gray that I spin on the wheel now. So a lot of people who spent a lot of money were very upset about this. And several left, went to other places. Several said they left and came back, and others decided to wait and see. Boxed saw all of our responses to what we thought of the wheel, so they tweaked it a little bit and raised the gem amounts. So people were a little bit happier, but they lowered your chance of getting that top tier orange spin. So instead of it being at a 0.1%, it's at a 0.01% chance of spinning the orange. So it's been a little up and down. Mostly I am free to play, so that means I enter gem drops at every hour, and I also answer trivia that pops up in the box chat every 4 minutes. So for me, it didn't really affect my daily use because I'm mostly free to play. But for the ones who had spent thousands of dollars, it was pretty hard for them. Lots of them ended up leaving, which is sad, but understandable. So at this point, I'm mostly free to play. I try not to spend any money on it, just to see what will happen in the next 90 days and see if they might change some things along the way that might encourage me to want to spend money on here. But so far, if I am diligent throughout the day correctly answering trivia, which will every correct trivia answer you get gives you 5 gems. And then if you enter the gem drop at the end of the hour, depending on how many people enter the gem drop, you will get a percentage of 2,000 gems. So usually throughout the day, it's usually between 10 and 12 gems that you'll get every hour. Closer to nighttime, when more people have gone to sleep, especially if you're on the East Coast, the gem drops start going up quite a bit. They can range between 20 and 30 gems an hour. So in a day, if trivia has been nice to me, I can usually get between 600 and 900 gems a day, which takes a lot of time. And most days I do not have that time, but I still try and work it out because I want to be able to start creating more videos for more people. Well, whoever's watching this anyways. So yeah, I took a break obviously for about 3 weeks while I was grinding all the trivia and building up my gems to wait for the end of reset. And I decided, because they've changed how they have it set up, Astral Radiance was pretty hard. It doesn't have the best rates, the best percentages for getting good pulls. And the Psychic box, which is the one I'm spinning right now, has some really good cards that I would really, really like. So that is what I'm going to be focusing on. I'm going to start putting out more shorts of me doing 3 spins on the Psychic box, each short. So hopefully we can see something awesome come out of that. But before I start posting those shorts, I am going to post a video after this one of how the exchange works, and a little bit about what you can and can't do on the exchange, because there's a couple things that you can't quite do that, you know, would be nice, but I understand why they have certain limits. So we're getting close to the end of our gems at this point. As you can see, I've only got 483 left. I've gotten quite a few, I guess you could call them hits. Nothing amazing. I'm getting a lot of blues, a lot of greens, which is really nice. One of the reasons why I like the Psychic box is because usually you can get around an 80% return on the amount of gems that you put in, which is pretty good compared to a lot of the other boxes. So this is our last spin. See, blue right there, perfect. Box cost me a little over 100 per spin, so that blue is putting me in the positive. That kind of hurts getting that 3, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. And let's see what we get on the last one. Oh, right between a blue and a green. So not terrible, not the best, but yeah, it could always be worse. Oh, last one. Ah, well, I'll be selling those bottom ones, and that'll be the end of this video. See you guys.